What's good in the web? I'm your man Q, back again with some more of that geek news. Word on the web has been that Square Enix, the artist formerly known as Squaresoft, the artist formerly known as Square... How many times you gonna change your name, y'all? In a recent statement that they're not planning or have anything with any kind of exclusive that are going to be on the next consoles as far as PS5 and as far as the Xbox X Series X. Why did we name it so confusing? Should have been called the Xbox Xeno or the Xeno, like strange, like alien, like their technology is so far better than everybody else's, but whatever. Whatever, Microsoft, whatever. I like the Game Pass, and I like what y'all doing with the incorporation of the PC. So whatever. Square Enix has said that they have no plans to make any new type of games for the new platforms, which means that we still have a whole bunch of time to play these Square Enix games, i.e. like Final Fantasy VII or the remake, here on PlayStation 4 and on the Xbox One, which also begs the question, well, how many other game companies are going to be doing the same thing? Because typically we know that any video game console, well, the Switch was a little different. It takes at least a good year before some AAA titles drop onto their consoles. And even though we know that the PlayStation and the Xbox One Series X is going to be backwards compatible, we don't know the extent to the PlayStation 5's backward compatibility. However, we do know the extent to the Microsoft, I'm just going to say the Xbox. We know that they're going to be able to allow us to play all of our games from the Xbox, damn it, Microsoft, from the Xbox, the original one, all the way up into present day. So that still gives the system a lot of longevity. I'm just wondering when and how the graphics are going to look, and like what year is it going to be that everybody catches up, because still a lot of folks, myself included, don't have a 4K TV yet. The only thing that's really intriguing to me about these new consoles is the load time that the PS5 has been boosting and the seamless progression where I'm able to play different things at different times with the same type of peripherals like controllers and stuff that and accessories that I already have for the Xbox system itself. I'm hoping and praying to the game gods that these systems are not too uberly expensive, because that means I'm just gonna have to sit out for one, which I'm already planning to sit out for Xbox, because, well, I got the controller and there's really no games that I necessarily have to play. And really, to be honest, the same thing's going with the PS5. I ain't seen nothing yet that makes me have to have it. And plus, one of my favorite video game companies is saying that it's not making any games for it exclusively yet. That means that somebody else is going to follow that cab, which probably is saying that Atlas and other companies won't be doing that anytime soon either, which means I can hold that 400 until they come out with something that I actually... Square Enix has been making a resurgence and is planning to drop Final Fantasy VII R onto the PC and onto the Xbox One once this whole thing, you know, this yada lock that Sony has over Final Fantasy, like this kind of forced relationship that they've been having for all these years. Like, seriously, Sony, we get it. Y'all been dominating and y'all had contracts, but let it go. Like Elsa, we all want to play on all the systems. I mean, with all this extra time that Square Enix is going to be having, what I would really love to see is some kind of remake and or some kind of something from the GOAT game, Final Fantasy. What? Chrono Trigger. Can we get some type of anything for Chrono Trigger? Please? Please? I know the spirit successor was supposed to be I Am Setsuna that dropped for the Nintendo Switch in 2017. I think that came out on the PS4 as well. But let me tell y'all, from somebody that played both, spirit successor, yes, but I Am Setsuna is not and will never be no Chrono Trigger. Can we get some Chrono Trigger? Can we get some Vagrant Story? Can we get a Final Fantasy VI HD? Anything Final Fantasy VI? One of the best stories, which possibly rivals Final Fantasy VII, which is Final Fantasy VI, and it's getting no love either. But it's got more than Chrono Trigger. Like, my lord have mercy. We still need some Xenogears stuff, some Secret of Mana. Okay, well, we did get a Secret of Mana remake, which is crazy. We got that before Chrono Trigger. Come on, Square. Y'all got the extra time now. Can we see something happen? Can we, please? So all in all, this actually looks better for us, the consumer, the folks that's actually shelling off this money for these games, so we can take a little deep breath and relax just a little bit, because we don't have to worry about having to go buy a brand new console for a game that's going to be exclusive for that console, at least not in 2020, maybe at the back end of 2021. If any new news of any of this surfaces, y'all know I got y'all backs. But until then, interweb, remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat. Oh, and if you did like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm like MasterCard, y'all. I'm everywhere you want to be. All on the socials. Links in the description below. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace! And if you're still thirsty, here's another video for you right here and right here. Water's wet.